Welcome back to Ageless Mind and Body, the place where we challenge aging with real solutions. I'm Dr. John Miller, a sexual health and urology specialist with over 20 years of experience helping men reclaim their vitality after 60. Now let me ask you something personal. Have you been feeling a little less like yourself lately? Weaker down there? Less energy in the mornings? Maybe even some numbness or stiffness below the waist? Here's what most men don't realize. It might not be your age. That's to blame. It might be your breakfast. Yes, your morning routine, the one you think is harmless or good enough, could quietly be undermining your strength, circulation, and confidence where it matters most. I've seen it time and again, men over 60 who skip breakfast, rely on coffee and toast, or load up on sugar, then wonder why they're tired, weak, and frustrated in the bedroom. But here's the good news: your body hasn't given up. It's just waiting for the right fuel. And the first hour after you wake up, that's your golden window. That's when your blood vessels are most responsive. Your muscles are craving nutrients, and your hormones are ready to respond if you give them the tools they need. In today's video, I'll show you 5 simple science-backed foods you can eat in the morning to boost blood flow support, lower body muscles, and revive your performance without pills, pressure, or prescriptions. When it comes to restoring pelvic blood flow, the right breakfast isn't just helpful, it's essential. After a full night of fasting, your body wakes up ready to absorb nutrients that can either support or sabotage your circulation. For men over 60, this window of time is critical. What you eat first thing in the morning sets the tone for your entire vascular system, especially in the lower body. Weak circulation in the pelvic region doesn't just affect intimacy, it can lead to numbness, muscle fatigue, and even trouble with balance and stability. That's why these 5 specific foods, when eaten consistently in the morning, can do more than just nourish you. They can help retrain your blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and bring life back to areas that have been neglected for far too long. Each one is simple, accessible, and backed by science. So if you've been waking up feeling sluggish or disconnected from your body, this could be the turning point. Let's take a closer look at each of these 5 powerful morning foods and how they can help you reclaim strength, energy, and confidence from the inside out. Plain yogurt may seem like a light everyday food, but for men over 60, it can be one of the most powerful allies in restoring circulation and strength in the lower body. At this stage of life, the body's ability to maintain healthy blood flow, especially to the pelvic region, begins to slow down, not because it has to, but because it's not getting the right support. And that support often starts with what you choose to eat in the morning. Plain yogurt is packed with probiotics, high-quality protein, and calcium-3 nutrients that play a critical role in male health. Probiotics help reduce internal inflammation, which is one of the silent culprits behind restricted blood flow. Chronic low-grade inflammation narrows blood vessels over time, limiting circulation to vital areas and contributing to feelings of weakness, numbness, or reduced sensitivity. By improving gut health and lowering inflammation, probiotics create a healthier internal environment where blood can flow more freely. But it doesn't stop there. The protein in plain yogurt supports the repair and maintenance of muscle tissue, including the pelvic floor muscles, which are responsible for erectile strength, bladder control, and lower body stability. Calcium, meanwhile, supports proper muscle contractions and nerve signaling, both essential for confidence and control. When eaten consistently in the morning, plain yogurt helps refuel these systems when the body is most responsive, right after waking, when nutrient absorption is at its peak. I remember one of my patients, Sam, a 65-year-old retiree, who came into my office frustrated and embarrassed. He said he hadn't had a reliable morning erection in over 2 years and often woke up feeling numb in his legs and groin. Like many men his age, he had written it off as just aging. But after evaluating his habits, I discovered he was skipping breakfast or relying on coffee and toast, offering little to no nutritional value. I encouraged him to try something simple, a bowl of plain yogurt every morning with a drizzle of raw honey, if needed for taste. It wasn't a drastic change, just a small shift in his routine. 4 weeks later, Sam called my office, almost laughing. "Doc," he said, "I don't know if I'm imagining things, but I woke up this morning and felt like I was in my 40s again." He wasn't imagining it. His body was finally getting the support it had been missing for years. That's the difference the right food can make. When you fuel your body intentionally, especially in the morning, you're not just eating, you're rebuilding. You're sending a message to your circulatory system, your muscles, and even your nervous system that you're still in the game. Plain yogurt may be simple, but its impact on male vitality, especially after 60, can be truly transformative. Quinoa with almonds might not be the first thing that comes to mind when thinking about male vitality. But for men over 60, this combination can be a game changer, especially when eaten in the morning. As we age, the blood vessels in our body, particularly those that serve the lower half, begin to lose flexibility. Circulation becomes less efficient, and that impacts everything from physical performance and energy levels to sexual function. What many men don't realize is that the right nutrients can actually retrain and support these blood vessels, helping them become more responsive and resilient. Quinoa, a grain that's often overlooked at breakfast, is rich in magnesium and fiber, two nutrients that play a direct role in vascular health. Magnesium helps relax and dilate blood vessels, which allows for better blood flow throughout the body, including the pelvic region. Fiber, on the other hand, works behind the scenes to lower inflammation and reduce cholesterol levels. Two common contributors to arterial stiffness. When quinoa is eaten warm in the morning, it primes the body's circulatory system for the day ahead, feeding the arteries and muscles what they need to function efficiently. But the real power comes when you add almonds to the mix. These nutrient-dense nuts are packed with vitamin E, healthy monounsaturated fats, and antioxidants. Vitamin E supports the structural integrity of blood vessels, making them more elastic and less prone to damage. The healthy fats in almonds help lower inflammation and improve the delivery of nutrients throughout the body. Combined with the polyphenols found in almonds, which combat oxidative stress, this pairing turns into a breakfast that doesn't just satisfy hunger, it revitalizes the body at a cellular level. I once worked with a patient named Marcus, a 61-year-old recently retired firefighter who had always considered himself strong and fit until he started noticing some unsettling changes. His legs felt heavy by midday. He was tired even after a full night's rest, and his intimate life had taken a turn he wasn't ready to accept. When we discussed his diet, it was the usual story: toast, processed cereal, and lots of coffee. I asked him to try something new for a month, replace his breakfast with a warm bowl of cooked quinoa topped with raw almonds, a few blueberries, and a pinch of cinnamon. It wasn't complicated, but it gave his body what it had been starving for. Just a few weeks later, Marcus called to check in, his voice full of energy. "Doc," he said, "I'm waking up earlier, sleeping better, and I feel like someone flipped a switch back on inside me." That wasn't a miracle. It was magnesium, vitamin E, healthy fats, and anti-inflammatory power finally doing their job. Sometimes the body doesn't need more medication. It just needs the right food at the right time to begin functioning the way it was always meant to. Quinoa with almonds may be a simple meal, but for men over 60, it can be a powerful first step toward renewed energy, improved circulation, and restored confidence. Pomegranate, often seen as an exotic fruit reserved for fancy salads or holiday platters, is actually one of the most powerful natural tools for male circulatory health, especially for men over 60. This vibrant red fruit is packed with polyphenols, a group of powerful antioxidants that have been scientifically shown to increase the body's production of nitric oxide. Why is that important? Because nitric oxide is the very molecule that signals your blood vessels to relax and expand, allowing more blood to flow through. It's the same biological mechanism behind many pharmaceutical treatments for erectile dysfunction. But unlike medications that come with potential side effects, pomegranate offers a natural food-based way to enhance this process from the inside out. By increasing nitric oxide levels, pomegranate helps restore healthy blood flow to the lower body, which is critical not only for intimacy, but also for energy balance and muscle health. For best results, pomegranate should be consumed first thing in the morning on an empty stomach or just before your main breakfast. This timing allows your body to absorb the nutrients without interference from other foods, giving the polyphenols a clear pathway to do their work. Whether you eat the seeds directly or drink a small glass of 100% pure unsweetened pomegranate juice, the effect can be surprisingly fast and powerful. The key is consistency and purity. Avoid sugary versions or processed juices with additives, as these can counteract the benefits. One of my patients, Edward, age 72, came to me after months of feeling disconnected from his body. He complained of low sensitivity, decreased morning erections, and an overall loss of vitality that he assumed was just part of getting older. He had tried medications with mixed results and was growing increasingly frustrated. When I reviewed his routine, I noticed that he wasn't eating anything until late morning, and when he did, it was usually a quick bite that lacked real nutritional value. I suggested something simple. Start his day with half a cup of fresh pomegranate seeds or a small glass of pure juice, nothing else, just that right after waking up. It seemed almost too easy, but Edward was willing to try. Just 1 week later, he called me sounding energized. "Doc," he said, "I don't know if it's the pomegranate or what, but something's definitely working. I woke up today feeling more alive than I have in months." That's the power of giving your body exactly what it needs at the right moment. Pomegranate doesn't just work on symptoms, it addresses one of the root causes of poor male performance after 60 diminished blood flow due to reduced nitric oxide production. By restoring this crucial molecule, naturally pomegranate helps bring oxygen, nutrients, and energy back to the muscles and tissues that matter most. And the best part, no prescriptions, no side effects, just nature doing what it does best. For any man looking to feel stronger, more responsive, and more confident, this simple morning habit might be the easiest first step. Avocado paired with extra virgin olive oil might seem like a trendy food choice, but for men over 60 looking to improve circulation, energy, and mobility, it's a powerful and deeply nourishing combination. Avocados are loaded with monounsaturated fats and potassium, two nutrients that directly impact vascular health. Monounsaturated fats are known to support arterial flexibility, keeping blood vessels supple and open, which is essential for healthy blood flow throughout the body, especially in the lower regions. Potassium, on the other hand, helps regulate blood pressure by balancing sodium levels and relaxing blood vessel walls. For men experiencing reduced circulation, numbness, or heaviness in the legs and groin area, these two elements can provide exactly what the body has been missing: natural tools to reopen circulation pathways that have become stiff or sluggish with age. But the true magic happens when avocado is combined with a drizzle of high-quality extra virgin olive oil. Olive oil is one of the richest dietary sources of polyphenols and other anti-inflammatory compounds. These natural agents work to calm inflammation in the blood vessels and improve the function of the endothelium, the delicate inner lining of arteries that controls vascular tone and responsiveness. Inflammation is a hidden enemy in aging bodies, especially in men who may not realize how much it interferes with blood flow and nerve function. By lowering inflammation and supporting healthy nerve signals, olive oil complements the benefits of avocado, helping to restore the body's natural rhythm balance and strength from within. I recall a patient named Victor, age 75, who came into my office with a complaint that I hear far too often. His legs felt heavy in the morning, and he had to lean on furniture just to get out of bed. He'd tried stretching massage and even circulation-boosting supplements, but nothing seemed to make a lasting difference. When we examined his routine, I noticed that his mornings lacked any kind of real nutritional support. He was essentially running on empty from the moment he woke up. I gave him a simple assignment: before eating anything else, take half an avocado, mash it up, and drizzle it with a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Eat it slowly, mindfully, and chase it with a glass of warm water. That's it. No pills, no medications, just food. Within 3 days, Victor returned with an update that surprised even him. "Doc," he said, "my legs don't feel like anchors anymore. I got out of bed today without grabbing the nightstand." His movement felt easier, and he even reported better balance and a sense of lightness in his lower body. That kind of rapid improvement isn't a miracle. It's simply the body finally receiving what it's been craving. Avocado and olive oil don't just feed your stomach. They feed your circulatory system, your nerves, and your muscles. They send a clear signal that the body is safe, supported, and ready to perform. For men over 60, starting the day with this simple combination can mean the difference between stiffness and strength, between decline and renewal. Blackberries may be small, but their impact on male vitality, especially for men over 60, is anything but minor. These deep purple berries are packed with anthocyanins, powerful plant compounds, known for their ability to support and restore vascular health. Anthocyanins work by protecting the inner lining of blood vessels, known as the endothelium, and promoting elasticity in the arteries. This flexibility is crucial for maintaining healthy blood flow, particularly to the lower regions of the body, where circulation tends to weaken with age. For older men dealing with sluggish blood flow, muscle stiffness, or reduced sensation in the pelvic area, incorporating blackberries into the morning routine can be a simple yet transformative change. But that's just the beginning. Blackberries are also a rich source of vitamin C, a well-known antioxidant that supports collagen production, tissue repair, and immune health. In the context of circulatory and pelvic function, vitamin C plays a key role in maintaining the strength and integrity of blood vessels, ensuring they stay resilient and responsive even as the body ages. Meanwhile, the fiber in blackberries works to reduce inflammation, balance blood sugar, and improve gut health, an often overlooked component of hormonal balance and overall energy. When digestion is smooth and inflammation is low, more of your body's energy can be directed toward repair, strength, and recovery. That means better blood flow, stronger muscle tone, and increased sensitivity in areas that may have felt neglected or disconnected over time. Blackberries also have a subtle but noticeable effect on endurance. Many men report feeling more stable, more energized, and even more emotionally connected after adding these berries to their daily diet. That's because improved blood flow doesn't just affect the physical. Better circulation helps with mental clarity, sleep quality, and the ability to feel present and in control of one's body. For men who've felt numb or disengaged, blackberries offer a natural way to begin reconnecting, not through force, but through nourishment. Whether blended into a morning smoothie, mixed into a bowl of plain yogurt, or eaten by the handful alongside other circulation-boosting foods like almonds or pomegranate blackberries, can be a powerful ally in restoring function and confidence from the inside out. The key is consistency. A small serving of blackberries every morning helps supply the body with a steady stream of antioxidants and muscle-supporting nutrients. Over time, this daily boost can lead to stronger pelvic floor function, improved urinary control, and a general sense of vitality that many men assume is gone for good. But it's not. The body is still capable of responding, still capable of rebuilding when given the right support. Blackberries may seem like a simple fruit, but for the aging male body, they represent something far greater. A chance to regain strength, reconnect with physical awareness, and experience lasting energy without medications or side effects. When included in your morning routine, these powerful berries do more than fuel your day. They help reignite the part of you that never truly faded, only needed a little help to return. The key takeaway here is simple. Don't wait. Start tomorrow morning with just one of these 5 powerful foods. You don't need a complete overhaul. You don't need to change everything overnight. You just need to commit to one small step, one purposeful choice each morning that gives your body the nutrients it's been quietly asking for. Whether it's a bowl of plain yogurt, a handful of blackberries, a serving of quinoa and almonds, some fresh pomegranate, or half an avocado with olive oil, every bite is a message to your body. I'm ready to rebuild. I'm ready to feel strong again. Aging doesn't take your strength. It only takes what you're willing to stop fighting for. And too often, what we surrender isn't our body. It's our belief that we can still change. But you absolutely can. I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s regain vitality, energy, and confidence just by starting their day with intention. You don't need pills. You don't need to feel ashamed or defeated. What you need is real food, the right timing, and a commitment to give your body the respect it deserves. So here's your challenge tomorrow morning. Pick one food, just one, and make it part of your routine. Then do it again the next day, and the next. Over time, those simple decisions will change how you feel, how you move, and how you live. If you found value in this video and want more practical, science-backed guidance on restoring your vitality, naturally make sure to subscribe to this channel, Ageless Mind and Body, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a tip that could change your life. Your next chapter starts at breakfast, and we're here to walk it with you.